Hello. I just finished my week of gig working, and this turned out to be the second best week I've ever had since I began doing gig work in March of 2019. So I've been at it for about 5 years and 9 months. And my total for Uber, Grubhub, and Lyft, that's the three platforms that I worked this week, and the total of all three put together was $864. And again, that is the second best week that I've ever had in 5 years and 9 months. I only barely hit 900 one time, and that was several weeks back. This is only the third time I've ever hit over 800. So made quite a bit this week that I'm very happy about. Had another interesting story that happened that I'd like to tell you, an interesting experience. I was delivering a Walmart order with Uber, and here I'm at the door with both hands loaded down with groceries, and a woman comes to the door, and she has a little dog under her arm, and the other arm, she's holding the door open, the storm door. So she's kind of standing in the doorway, the entrance to her house, in such a fashion that gives me the impression that she doesn't want me to come inside, which I don't care for coming inside anyway, but she doesn't know that. I don't make it a point to just walk into somebody's house. I have no desire to do that. But I understand she's a stranger, I'm a stranger, but she's holding the door open and telling me to just lay the groceries inside the door. So she wants me to, without coming into her house, to just stand outside and lay the groceries inside the door. So again, please keep in mind, she's standing there with one arm holding the storm door open. She's standing in the doorway. With the other arm, she has a little dog under her arm that she's holding. So I'm standing there with these groceries, and she wants me to lay the groceries inside the door, inside her house, without coming inside. Okay, so that means that I have to lean inside and lay the groceries down. And what's so funny is every time I would lean down like this to lay the groceries inside, my face would come face to face with that dog that she's holding. And I tried several times to somehow get around the dog, and it was all to no avail. Every time I'd lean over, my face would be right here, face to face with the dog. So after several attempts to get around the dog to where my face wasn't in the dog's face, she wasn't picking up on what was going on, or either maybe she was, but she was in a bind trying to hold the door and block the entrance and all at the same time. She didn't move. She didn't try to move the dog away either. So I did the first silly thing that come to my mind is when I leaned down to lay the groceries down, I went and give the dog a little smoochie. Of course, I didn't make contact with the dog. I won't even kiss my own dog, much less someone else's dog. But I thought it was humorous. I'm not convinced she thought so, because before that, she was somewhat cordial, but after I blew her dog a little kiss, she didn't seem like she was quite as talkative after that. So maybe she didn't appreciate me giving a little smoochie to her dog. But that's what happened. Be that as it may, got the order delivered and went on my merry way. But that's a little story for you. That's one for the books, about the time I kissed a little smoochie, gave a little smoochie to a dog when I was dropping off a Walmart order of groceries. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a festive time. It's the season for rejoicing and celebrating the birth of the Lord Jesus. And if I could just encourage you to be happy, to be joyful, and I get it, it's a very challenging time for some. A lot of people fall into a depression because of loved ones gone on and things like that. And I understand. I have loved ones that I miss as well. But there's joy in the Lord, and try to remember that and let that guide you. I know a lot of people who, quite honestly, they have no reason to be just downright grouchy, but they are nonetheless. Try not to let that be you, and be someone that people like to be around, if at all possible. And he'll help you with that if you'll look to him. All right. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye now.